MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers' meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
David Price will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Weather shouldn't play too big a role here in Game 2. 55 degrees at first pitch. Ramirez is over to take a look at it. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Standing in now, Billy Burns, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Burns is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Hit back up the middle to his right. Nunez. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Merrifield stands at third with one gone in the inning. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Throw won't get him. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 2-2 to Jorge Soler. Lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. High pop-up. Devers waits on it. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Jake Junis is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Orlando's under it. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding into the box, Paulo Orlando. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 4 for 13. Now here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Escobar, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A ball and a strike to count to Alcides Escobar. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 32, Cam Gallagher.
At the plate, Cam Gallagher. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two and one.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. Duda's got it. Escobar. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. Back to Duda. A double play and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Pitch is high, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Look out, 21.
Burns leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Nunez from the outfield grass. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Price ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. Missed with a slider. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
It's 1 and 2.
Bouncer up the middle. There is Escobar. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Eduardo Nunez as he drives a liner to right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Bradley is on his way home. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
You know, Dero, even though we're early in this one, being down by 2, that's a huge base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, this offense won't quit, Dan. They're going to give their pitcher every chance. They were able to fight back and get it back to even. We got a new ball game on our hands.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Nunez takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The men on third with 2 down. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. A play at the plate, and they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. And we are tied 2-2. In now, Jorge Soler, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nunez calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert. Pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft grounder left side. Devers has it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Paulo Orlando comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First delivery to him on the way. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Moustakas shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through four, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Cam Gallagher. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
The batter, first baseman.
Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0. There for it, Escobar. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Billy Burns.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Changeup in for a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Now Price is 1-2. Line drive to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And this will be fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
First baseman number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He reached on a single in his first try.
Blake Swihart.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swihart, the runner at third. Nunez is at second with nobody out. To short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Brad Keller gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 56, Brad Keller.
Mookie Betts will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is over. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals 2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in now for Kansas City, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 0-2 from Price. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Coming to the plate now, Chesler Cuthbert. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3. The 1-2. Still 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. As as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Orlando is off at first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's running. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're down 3-2. Tim Hill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Tim Hill.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left center field. Orlando looks up, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1 pitch on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2 Boston. Carson Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
39, Carson Smith.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Bogarts has it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Royals.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Ready for another shot now, Billy Burns. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High pop up. Ramirez over to his right. And that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Striding in, Blake Swihart. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Blake Swihart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. But they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. 1 away.
First baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's really struggled. 1 for 15. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopper foul. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In is Jorge Soler as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's got it, and the Red Sox have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Both Sox get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. David Price pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs.